Tiziana Wheezy is in the game for Jen Brown. Off the bench. Hinds, second chance, count it, plus the foul.
Inside, scored, nice little pass there. Kept it up high, missed the first one, used the left hand.
Wake by 30, midway through the third.
Nice
Coles
high-low.
Inside.
Oh, that's a good move.
Yes, it is. Demeara Hinds and one.
My goodness. Poster bigs come out and foul you a play.
10 to shoot for the Demon Deacons. Nice cut on the inside, and that one goes for Jordan.
Excellent cut, better pass.
Only 4 points off the bench for Wake Forest. Another turnover as Hinds snags it out of the air. Back inside for Jordan, and she gets it to go, and that ties the game for Wake Forest.
Still in the backcourt for running down to try to play some defense. Jones forcing the issue. Free throws coming for number 10 in the course of her basketball coaching career. Those days, the birth of her two sons, including Bryce, which occurred.
As Morgan falls down on the floor, nothing called. Hinds, bucket and a foul.
Great job that time, Chris, by transition and recognizing what happened. Yes, she fell down because Hinds laid a nice high ball screen on it.
How surprised are you that Fairfield has only made 3 threes 23 minutes into the game?
Wake's done a great job of defending them, and they've had the inside shot, too.
Strong stuff from Demeara Hinds.
Whatever happened to her a few moments ago, she has recovered. That's a nice power move, and it continues what we said about her earlier on in the game. She's playing with a lot of confidence as well. Inside, watch this. Drop step, splits the defenders, uses the glass.
Gardner Webb under Scott Merritt still looking to find its footing. Hawkins is the prime talent. Bailey pumps, turned away by Hinds. Jordan on the rebound. Team's beginning to warm up in the half court. Hinds, Jordan, one pump, and finishes through traffic.
Here's your screener.
Coles off the pass from Demeara Hinds. Wake back up one.
Excellent job. Remember we said you got both posts in there. You kind of work a high-low with your posts, and then they interchange, see? It's easy. Inside, outside.
Another nice pass from Demeara Hinds, and Coles lays it in.
Okay, now, she looked out, and there was a cutter because, remember, she started the offense at the top and dove right to the basket. Caught it, finished again. Watch this right there. Watch the cutter. Bam. Put it there, and it's easy basketball.
Raven Thompson in the ball game sends it away. That's the 4th turnover for the Tigers, and now Wake Forest getting points off of it.
Defense to offense for Wake. Great help side and anticipation there. So far, Demeara Hinds has had a great game. He's able to set up for the screen there, and then the dish off, transition points.
Coming to the conference and saying, yeah, we'll
right.
make a mark right away. What a denial by Demeara Hinds.
Never know what's going to happen.
And nearly a steal for Wake. That does go the other way.
So this time retreats and looks for options. Rims off, but the battle inside gives Lattimore a chance. Also of note, the Cavaliers turning the ball over just a couple of times in that third quarter with everything falling, much of it from beyond the arc. Here's Wake on the move, and this will be an and one chance for the D.
But that's what this move of offense does. They like to extend early as Hinds was wide open underneath. Turcoff for 3 back-to-back buckets for her has been phenomenal. She has knocked in 3s.
Hinds to Coles, wide open underneath as she found her way in front of Citron to lay it in.
Great cut, great finish by Coles inside.
She's from Kiev, Ukraine, went to Long Island Lutheran, one of the most
pass.
highly touted freshmen in the country, and there's another European, Aurora Sorby. Prosper hasn't scored today, but a couple of key offensive rebounds on her ledger, and one on the other side. Demeara Hinds got it to spin home. She'll have a chance to reach 18 points when we return with the Irish up by 27.
Wake wants the game to be slow. They want to play in the 50s and 60s. Virginia Tech, if they can get the game speeded up, is in really good shape. And a really nice high-low. Got off to a good start. 6 points, 3 steals.
15 in the second half for Williams, 19 for the night.
Good job defensively there.
Heel. Clean block.
You want to make Heel a dribbler, a shooter, a two-point shooter as opposed to three. Watch.
She does that very well. 76% of the season. 6 of 7 tonight. 21 and 7 for Nunu. Hinds gets 2 more.
Don't give up a three if you're Wake. If you Stanford, just drive and try to score. Good block again.
Hinds with a nice swat. 2.6 on the timer.
Talk about Wake Forest, one of the best defensive teams in the ACC. Only allowing about 61 points a game, 3rd best. They've got to have another great defensive effort. And a good pick and roll. There you go.
Yeah, nice give and go. Elise Williams has been clicking at times. Give and go. Williams lays it in. And the Deeks.
Stockton defensively on the closeout, then Navarre with the rip. So Navarre coming off a 7-steal game will get credit for that steal. There's a block on Kelly, who was setting up. Kelly warming up, looked good, and now Wake Forest with an early 5-2 lead is doing.
Maria fell asleep on that backdoor play right there.
Hinds, plenty of time on the clock, bodying on the inside, and Demeara gets the bucket on the right side. Yeah, it's been even in that department. Elise, quick pass on the inside. Demeara Hinds with those hands that you mentioned.
Yeah, early. I know, get some time off the clock.
5 left on the shot clock. Kindly actually blocked. They get it back just as the shot clock was dwindling. Demeara Hinds, who checked in on the last possession, strikes.
Bread and butter for this NC State team. Score off transition, off missed shots or turnovers.
Caught Rivers sleeping a little bit. Nice pass to Elise Williams, the assist to Demeara Hinds.
Good job.
14 for Zam, 4 shy of her season high.
And she had that in 2 challenges. Nice inside move by Hinds.
27-13 lead for Florida State. Dominant first quarter. Could be pushing 50 in this first half, something they've done a few times this season.
Here in this game, holding Wake Forest so far, limiting shots and all the way out in the passing lanes.
Williams down to Hinds. Hinds up strong. That's something Coach Jeviu wants to see.
The Orange go to a matchup zone like they've done a lot of times in the last 2 seasons under Coach Jack. Wake Forest, second to last in the ACC in scoring, but that works right there with Demeara Hinds. Aurora Sorby, the freshman out of Norway. Of course, only the top 15 of 18 teams make the ACC tournament with conference realignment this year. And a good move.
Hinds grappling for position inside with Thomas. Demeara Hinds up and under for 2.
Watch this now. Drop step there. There's a bang. Get the basketball. Now, she grabbed the ball. See what she did? She took it up with 2 hands.
Top of the key, Sorby finds the high-low. Great footwork, Demeara Hinds. Backdoor. That was broken up.
Shoot around before the Clemson game. Reagan Conley knocks down the triple.
How many times have you heard me say it? Get the pace right now.
Wake on pace for over 100 after the first quarter. Huge block from Hinds. Stick back wouldn't go for Pitts. Cox a 3rd chance, no dice.
She came into a group with just a couple seniors, but 5 grad students, and splitting the difference there, the finish from Demeara Hinds. And that was and able to get back, though, a trap in the corner. Trisha Colt so frustrated, asking how is it not a foul? Bodies flying everywhere. This game means something to both of these teams.
So James back to a human 4 of 6 from 3. Hinds fighting for post. Great spin to Demeara Hinds. I love that move in the paint.
Yeah, that was great, especially.
Nearly turned it over. Faye runs it down, shot clock under 10. Tries to split the double team. She'll scramble for it. Deeks come out of the pack with it.
Again, great hustle that time by Hinds. They've got numbers.
Turkoff drives it. Can she finish? Yes, she can. 7 seconds left here in the half. Pitt with an opportunity. Elmore takes it all the way in. Had it rejected by Hinds. He comes up big.